Marc Benioff is a business and technology pioneer, visionary, and leader without compare. And over this past year, he's become mentor and friend. Please welcome to the stage Salesforce.com Chairman and CEO, Marc Benioff.
Congratulations, Scott. Thank you. Please give a hand for Scott McCorkle. How about that guy? Welcome, Indianapolis. Come on, welcome, Indy. Indy. Woo! Yeah. All right, I love Indianapolis. And what a gorgeous day, gorgeous weather. It's great to be with everybody here. And I couldn't be more excited to be all here for Connections 2014. Epic. And let me tell you something. We at Salesforce are now celebrating 15 years of customer success in 2014. It's a huge year for us. We started our company in 1999, and now in 2014, we become the world's #1 customer company, the world's most admired software company, according to Fortune magazine, the world's most innovative company, now 4 years in a row by Forbes. And we couldn't be more thrilled, more excited. And we're so excited about that. And it's all because of you. It's all because of you. It's all because of each and every one of you. And let me tell you that we couldn't do it without you, our customers. That it's because of you that it's possible. And we are deeply grateful to all of you. And I know we also have many of our employees in the audience as well, and we want to thank you as well. And our partners, we want to thank you as well. Because we realize in business, nothing happens by yourself. It only happens from others. And so thank you. Thank you to each and every one of you for everything that you do for us every day. We are deeply grateful to all of you. And look at what you have created with us. 38%. Incredible growth in the last quarter. It's amazing. There has never been a software company that grew as fast as we are growing at our size. That is incredible. It's incredible. We couldn't have anticipated this. But let me tell you something. When we started Salesforce 15 years ago, we wanted to do three things. One, we wanted to create a radically new technology model. That model was cloud computing. The idea that customers would have multi-tenancy, a shared infrastructure, and that would let us as a technology company go faster. But it would let you, our customers, go faster as well. And that was so powerful, so exciting to us. And two, not just a new technology model, but a new business model. A new business model based on subscriptions. And that was so exciting because up to that point, software was a licensed business and customers would have to take on all the risk and it was not mitigated and shared between customers. And three, and most importantly, and honestly, we took a step back and we were conscious of this on day one that we started the company. Not just a new technology model at Salesforce, not just a new business model at Salesforce, but we strongly believed that our industry needed something else. And the third thing was a new philanthropy model. And on the first day of business at Salesforce.com, we took 1% of our equity, 1% of our profit, and 1% of all of our employees' time and put it into a 501c3 public charity. It was very easy because we had no equity, we had no profit, and we had no time. But the power of that actually paid off years later, and now when we look 15 years later of that key decision, not just the technology model, not just the business model, but that philanthropy decision, we've been able to give back 680,000 hours of service, $68 million in grants so far, and we run 23,000 nonprofits and NGOs for free as a commitment to giving back to others. Thank you. And there is no more important part of Salesforce.com than this aspect of our model. This is the most important thing to us. This was the best decision we ever made. This is why we get excited after 15 years to get up and go to work every single day, is because we know that our work and our efforts and the things that we do are helping others. And there is no greater joy than giving. So we get tremendous happiness from this incredible aspect of our culture. And we promote it around the world, wherever we go. And so we've seen so many exciting new technology companies adopt the 1-1-1 model. Incredible. Completely amazing. Well, we want to profile one of our incredible nonprofit partners right now. It's how we start and kick off every single aspect of a Salesforce event. We always want to get back to what's really important. Get back to why we're really here. Get back into our hearts so that we can give. Let's take a look at a great organization, DonorsChoose.
I was a history teacher at a high school in the Bronx for 5 years. My colleagues and I would spend a lot of our own money on copy paper and pencils, and it just occurred to me that there were people out there who would want to help teachers like us if they could see exactly where their money was going.
Many times as teachers we have to try to be creative in how we get supplies for our classrooms. I have to either provide it myself or beg from parents or find an organization like DonorsChoose.
The Salesforce platform and ExactTarget Marketing Cloud enable us to make giving truly personal, enable us to make it hyperlocal, targeted to your interests, your favorite author, the sport you played in high school. It's about enabling someone who may have just $1 to be a full-fledged philanthropist. More than 1.5 million people have given the classroom project requests at DonorsChoose, and if we're going to serve even more students, we've got to reach out to those donors in a really personal way.
The customer journey starts when someone comes to DonorsChoose.org, and in order to get them to come back and give again, we need to be able to deliver them a story that's meaningful and that will speak to them. We send our emails through the ExactTarget Marketing Cloud, and we pull in data from the Salesforce platform to be able to customize and personalize the emails. If we're sending a back-to-school seasonal appeal and we're sending it to a person who lives in Chicago, we're able to pull in a classroom project that might be down the street from their home.
I remember the first time that I received an email from DonorsChoose, and they let you know your project has been funded. And I was just like totally shocked. I thought, why would somebody want to be donating to my classroom? You know, who are these people? And sometimes they're anonymous. That's what goes through my heart, is seeing people that are willing to donate and just take time. And it is just like having Christmas when you haven't had any presents and all of a sudden it comes in.
This school year, we'll deliver $63 million to classrooms. 20% of that will come from people who are responding to emails we send.
If it wasn't for DonorsChoose, these cabinets in here would be empty. It gives me hope for the future. There's people out there that do care about kids.
So there are 11 million kids, most of them from low-income families, who've now got books, art supplies, field trips, and technology that they need to learn. That's the result of almost $250 million of giving to projects on our site. This new movement that people call crowdfunding, and DonorsChoose.org specifically, can be a force for changing the system itself. We think we can have an impact beyond the books, art supplies, and field trips we deliver, and actually be a force for education reform. And with the Salesforce platform and ExactTarget, we're able to do that.
All right. Isn't that great? No, isn't that great? Yeah. Just this weekend, on Saturday night, I went to a wedding. One of my very closest friends got married. And at the wedding was an incredible person that we went to school with. And I was talking with her, what are you doing now? What's happening, etc. All of our lives are changed. I'm turning 50 on Thursday. So I'm like, everyone is turning 50 around me. Don't try that. And I'm talking to her, and I said to her, okay, what are you doing? And she said, oh, I'm a librarian. I'm a librarian up in Sacramento, and everything is going great. And she's like, it's amazing everything that can happen for librarians today. And then she said to me, do you know about DonorsChoose? Do you know about DonorsChoose? And I said, I know more than DonorsChoose. I know Charles Best, their CEO. Please welcome him. Charles. Charles Best, everybody, CEO of DonorsChoose.
Thank you, Mark.
All right.
Thank you.
Charles, amazing what you have accomplished.
Thank you.
It is epic. And just kind of show us now, where did that come from inside you? How did you get this vision? And how can we all be inspired by your work and your commitment to your whole life as service?
Well, it really came just from an observation. I was a history teacher at a public high school in the Bronx, spending my own money on copy paper and pencils. So were my colleagues. And we had these incredible ideas for field trips, science experiments, books that we knew would bring learning to life. And then it occurred to me that the typical charitable giving experience, where you get hit with a solicitation, you're made to feel guilty, and then you send a donation feeling like you're throwing it over a wall, that's not satisfying to people. And we could use the internet. Crowdfunding was years away from being a word, but I figured we could use the internet to enable anyone, even if they have just $1 to spare, to be a full-fledged philanthropist and pick a classroom project that spoke to them personally, see where their money's going, and hear back from the students and teacher they chose to help.
Well, it's an incredible story. Let me ask you, well, we have this incredible group here and so many more people watching us online. What can we do to help you? What would be the one thing that you would want everyone in this room and everyone online to do to help you and help DonorsChoose?
That's such a nice question. It's to go to our site and to put the 35,000 classroom project requests that are live on our site. 35,000
project
teachers
requests
with projects on our site right now in need of support. And you can do a search for your own passion, the town where you grew up, the sport you played in high school, your favorite author, the book you read to your kid last night, and there will probably be classroom project requests that match. And what you don't know is that with the ExactTarget Marketing Cloud, we'll be alerting you subsequently to classroom projects that match your passion.
Well, we couldn't be more excited to have you here. Thank you very much.
Thank you
Please
so much.
welcome Charles Best. Thank you, Charles.
Thank you. Thank you.